Hello! Welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been very busy and exhausted. I got a new backdrop. Came in the mail from Wish, and I have another one, but right now I'm digging this one. It's supposed to be like a mouth. You see that mouth and the nose? And then there's a little leaf all the way down here that you can't see. That would be the eye. But it didn't fit in the frame like I thought it would. So I flipped it upside down and the mouth is upside down. I don't know if that's going to bother you every time I have this on my backdrop, but I guess you're just going to have to deal with it. I have Juvia's Place palettes that I'll be playing with today. It is the Saharan Blush Volume 1 and 2, and then I have the Zulu by Juvia's. If you have not heard of Juvia's Place, check their website out. Their products are amazing. My friend Travis put me onto them along with my friend Crystal, who was in one of my videos, and they let me try their stuff before. But I looked on their website, and all of their stuff is unapologetically African, which I absolutely love. Here's one of the cartridges. The artwork is absolutely stunning. There's some black marks. There was a broken black eyeshadow on my thing, so yeah. And that's what I will be doing my eye look with today. To begin, this is the Zulu palette. Here are all the gorgeous colors, and if you know me, you know that this is definitely my kind of color scheme. And I already primed my eyes with my usual Urban Decay primer. I will be going in with the brown. Now this brown is very pigmented. It as you see, I'm just tapping it like this to start because this is where I want all my pigment, and then I'm just gonna very lightly blend out. The first time I used this eyeshadow palette, I messed up. I kind of put too much and tried to do what I normally do, which is start with a white base to make the eyeshadow tacky, and then go over with another light color up here, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It just looked really gross and like a mess. So I definitely wished there was a paler beige in this set, but I feel like this is more of a eyeshadow partner in crime. And as you saw, I blended that out effortlessly. It really didn't take that long. And this eyeshadow palette has just fantastic colors to play with. And I am just carefully creating a V to create that little shadow that I like doing usually. And I'm just gonna blend out that brown right here a little bit. Now for the other eye. So update with my life. I know I've tried to post little videos so you guys know why I'm not posting, because I don't want anyone to feel like I decided I didn't want to do this anymore. I love posting videos on YouTube. With the weather we've had a lot of school days, and then we already had a no school day, so I had to go into work a lot, and one day I couldn't even make it because it was so icy and I walked to work, and I was literally just like ice skating along the sidewalks trying to get to work, and I just couldn't do it. And my supervisor, Jordan, love her, she's so sweet. She called me while I was on my way and she told me that I could stay home, so it was super nice. But last week was just really stressful on me, and I just couldn't, like, I was recording videos, but I was working on the 7 days of lashes, and I just felt like the content wasn't good, so got rid of it all and wanted to do something else. So I'm just gonna do some eyeshadow looks for a little while, and I will get back to 7 days of lashes. Okay, so I have my base down. This is just something that I like doing. It's a little transition. This brown is very red, orangey, yellow, so it's different for me to play with. I will be doing I think I'm going to do more of a sunset look. I'm going to try to. So why don't we do the yellow? Yeah, let's pop yellow on. And I'll use a clean brush and I'll blend with the same brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this yellow, which I didn't think I would like it, but after I put it on, I started to like it a little bit more. So I'm just gonna dab this on the inside right here. I feel like I just think that yellow is so much of a sickly color that it was just hard to grasp putting it on my eyes. I don't know. So I'm just building up this yellow, and I want it mostly on this inside part, and I'm letting a little of it go onto this part of my eye, the center lid portion, and I'm going to go in on the same brush, so I have the yellow on one side and I'm going to go in on orange on the other side, and we're just gonna blend this in here. Flipping it to kind of get these colors to mix together. I want a lot of the orange in the crease, so I'm going to put more up here. Get some of the yellow to blend in there. So I'm going in with a different brush. Take this pink. Oh wow, blending that onto that orange is really nice. And I'm just gonna spread that around. I'm gonna take a blending brush. It's kind of clean, so I'm just blending these colors out, lightening up these edges. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm going to get this eye to the intensity that I want, because right now the colors are kind of just laid down, but I want them brighter. So this part might get sped up a little bit as I go. To warm up For our some dimension, we're gonna go back in with that brown on a smaller brush because we did lose some of it. We did. And we're just gonna bring that right on top of the crease where all those colors are. And I'm just making little dots where I want the color to be focused. And then I'm going to use the cleaner blending brush, not the one that I originally used, for the laying it down first, because that has too much brown on it. I strictly use that brush for this palette's brown because it just is so good for it. We're just building up that warmth. Very carefully though, because these are so pigmented, any second it could turn sideways and I'd have to start over. I'm going to, I really want an emphasis right here. I don't know, it just feels right. And then there. Gonna do this eye and then move on to highlight for this eye. Starting with that pink. These shadows do not have that much fallout or any kickback really on the eyeshadow palette itself. Okay, for our bottom lash line, I'm going to clean up my little messy area here. I would strongly suggest that if you have these palettes and you haven't used this technique, or even just with any eyeshadows, it works really well with, but I found that these ones especially, like when you blend them out, it does get really messy because they're so blendable. But with the pink especially, it can make your eyes look red. I'm not a fan of that, unless you're going for a red look, which is fine. But if you're not, I'm applying some primer, and I'm blending it out along where I'm going to blend some color too as well. Make sure to bring it out a little bit. And be very smoky look. Okay. So to start, I'm actually going to bring some of the pink on the bottom because I feel like I get a lot of the pink translated in here, but I want more. I never knew I would say that. I'm not a huge fan of pink, but I'm just gonna bring some of that in here. I just have to look up just a little bit. More I want the pink. You're thinking, Jenna, how are you going to connect this to this? I'm just going to use a little blending brush and blend them into each other, because I don't want the bottom lash line to be too heavy. And then I'm going to just very carefully drag my finger to connect them. Sometimes we can add a little too much shadow on the outside. So I just use my finger to kind of, I might have to add more. I want that pink to translate on the bottom. And what we might have to do is take some and blend it out with this brown one. A little bit. So I'm just gonna use little tapping motions and then blend. Make some of that color. And little tapping motions to distribute the brown. I'm actually going to take a different pink. I'm actually going to go into the blush palette, and I'm going to grab Lena, which is, yeah, Lena. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's this pink color. And I'm going to clean off my original pink brush. Normally I have my little box, but I haven't washed it. That too has to get washed just as much as my brushes, so I'm just gonna rub it off on my arm. And this is kind of like a soft peachy color, and I really want the pink to be almost pastel, so I'm just gonna lightly, the blush is very pigmented, so I'm kind of trying to brush it on lightly. Even gonna bring it up here just a little bit. Oh yeah. Are we feeling sunset yet? Just a little bit more. Back to the Zulu, and I'm gonna just brush the yellow here, and by blending the pink and the yellow together it actually does make orange. Trying to build up yellow. In the Saharan Blush Volume 1, there is this really dark fuchsia color right here. And I'm actually going to darken this right here. In here to bring out the look, to bring out the sunset. Oh, that did it. Okay. Alright. That looked crazy. That's okay. The way that I'm going to add liner and clean up some of this. face wipes are your best friend when you feel like you have too much going on. I did purple liner last time when I did this look, but I also had purple going on, so I think this time I'm gonna do brown. And I actually forgot to do my highlight. For highlights, there's this really nice pink color right here. As you can see, I've dabbed into it a lot because I like it. And I'm actually going to put that right in my inner corner. It seems very pinky and like it wouldn't be an inner corner highlight. It could go anywhere, but it just fits this look in the inner corner. We're just blending that out. Giving some glitz to that yellow. It's okay to spread it out just a little bit. Get some sunbeams going. Brown, I'm just gonna line my lines up top. I don't want to take away from the brown, or from the intense eyes that we got going on. And for my waterline, I'm actually going to take a rosy gold color because I think that will look nice. It's either gonna look nice or make me look like I have pink eye. I don't know. Oh gosh, we'll find out. I don't think that looks terrible. I think toning it down with some brown would be good. Okay. I'm just lining my eyes and smudging it. Okay, so I'm going to do my base, some mascara, and I'll come back to talk about the mascara and apply cover up. And I used from the NYX Earth palette this little cream colored, because yet again I just need that cream color to blend the rest out and make it look flawless. The reason why I do my eyes first is because I feel like when you add your concealer and everything else, it kind of helps blend out those harsh edges. Okay, so now I'm going to do the Saharan Volume 1. Nope, oh, the Volume 1 looks like this. This is for darker skin types. The Volume 2 is for all skin types, but I feel like this is more for medium and light skin types. It is amazing. I love this eyeshadow palette, this blush palette. So I'm going to use this one to contour my face / bring some warmth so I don't look so pale in my face, because I get very dark in the summer. So I'm using this dense brush to kind of like place the pigment where I want it. Go like here. And I feel like in the winter I tend to miss that color, so that's why I contour a lot, or bronze, adding in some warmth here. I don't use foundation necessarily, I just use cover up concealer where I want it, and then to kind of make my skin look pretty, I use a contour color or brown color. So I'm blending out just a little bit using this brush, because it still has some of that color on it, and I really use it on my forehead because I feel like my forehead is one of those places where I tend to look very pale. Leaving the cheeks, getting some of my under chin, and this color is just super pretty. It works very well for my skin. I'm going to use this brush, and this is by Tweezerman, just a finishing contour brush to blend out the rest. Get it all. So I did do my brows. It may not look like it, but I don't really do a lot to my brows. I don't know, does it look like it? I can't tell. I had a really weird reaction to the e.l.f. eyeliner pencil that I used last time in my brow video, and it made my eyebrows turn red. Like after, it didn't turn my eyebrows red after I used it, it turned my eyebrows red when I washed my face. I kind of want to use this color, I haven't used it yet. I've used all of these already, and this is my favorite color. It's Zola or however you pronounce it, but this is Tau, and I think I'm going to pop into this one. I'm going to very lightly pop the color on. I'm popping it on the front part of my cheek just because we have so much going on the eyes. For highlighter today, I'm using the Milani highlighter, the Strobe Light Day Glow. I love this highlighter. It pairs so well with these cheek colors. I just feel like it adds such a needed glow, and it really does make the colors pop. I'm gonna add, and this is what I use to highlight my brow bone when I have really intense eye makeup, because I don't want anything too crazy. Like this could easily be built up to be crazy, which is what I'm going to do on the top part of my cheek, and then the rest of my face, like in this C area that I'm creating in the temple, is going to be a very soft glow. It's just going to create that really nice look. Like I don't know how to describe it, so I'm going to just pop some of that on my brow bone. Not some, just more. Cubic bow, as always. You see that? That's just so, it's so pretty. I love it. So that's the eyes, the face. I don't have a lip color. I didn't think of that. So, thank you so much for watching. I have not been recording my actual video.